Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at another 8-pack from Series 2 of Transformers BotBots. This time it is the Spoiled Rottens. A lot of these I don't have. A few of them I have already, but they're repaints, so I decided to pick it up anyway. It's kind of getting harder and harder to find the pre-arranged packs that have a lot of the ones you don't already have, so you're bound to get some duplicates. But unfortunately, the Series 2 like blind box bubble things don't have codes on the back like Series 1 did, so it's very difficult to figure out ahead of time what's inside. I see a lot of these in the store with these all smashed, like people are trying to feel through them, which doesn't really work. Just kind of smashes them all. So, in any case, here is the Spoiled Rottens 8-pack. Take a look on the back. You can see one of them is throwing up on the other one. Quite gross. But let's go ahead. We'll pop this open so we can find out what the mystery figure is. There we go. And we have... Okay, it looks like a repaint of the Gorilla headphones guy. So there we go. I do already have this guy in red from Series 1, but we got a blue repaint. So that's cool. I'll go ahead and get the pack open and we'll take a look at the rest of them. Alright, so here they all are out of the packaging. We'll start on the left and go towards the right. First up, we have Sour Wing. He is a sour apple with a little worm coming out of it because it's supposed to be rotten. Obviously this is all bruised and there's a hole in the side. You can kind of see what's going on inside if you look real close. But I would say as an apple, I think it works fairly well. Has a little stem on top and everything. All you do, pull these apart and there's like a little baby dragon inside. The worm actually becomes his tail, which is kind of cool. I'm guessing these are supposed to be like his wings. I like the detail in the paint on the little dragon inside. But these just don't work great as wings. It would be one thing if you could kind of angle them differently or something, but you kind of can't. So, not their best, not their worst. He's alright. He's probably not going to stand. There we go. And of course, as soon as I get him to stand, he falls over again. There we go. Alright, so this guy is Atomic Freeze. I believe he's a repaint of a kind of slushie that we've already gotten, but I don't know what's going on with this, like... This is supposed to be spoilage? Is it just like icing on top? It's really kind of gross. Basically, you start out, you pull the legs down like that. This whole piece lifts up and flips back. And then you just kind of pull the hands out straight to the side. And there is Atomic Freeze. I like his expression, and I like the color scheme. But again, the rotten stuff is not 100% my favorite. He's got kind of a ball joint here in the hand, but it's very limited. But you can see and kind of move it around a little bit. Or you can just pop it right off. Whatever works for you. There we go. Pops right back on. So he's alright. He's just going to keep falling. I'm going to leave him over there. Alright, this one is a repaint, but he's got an excellent name. It's Abominable Sound Man. You just flip this up, and then you flip out the arms, and then you can kind of flip out tiny little fists from the inside of the headphones. And there you go. He's just kind of a squat, jacked little strong man. I love his kind of mustache that he's got going on there. It's pretty fantastic. I like the color scheme for this one quite a bit. Really nice color scheme there. Next up we have Dizzy Bones. I'm assuming this is supposed to be a maraca. It doesn't stay together very well, unfortunately. But you just kind of pop this open to the side and you can see he's got... eyes like he's dizzy or confused, which is kind of funny. Okay, that's just going to fall off. So there's that. It just has a ball joint in the back. I'm sure I can pop this back on. There we go. So just kind of open this up. Then you're going to bring this down and split this apart for tiny feet. And then you're going to pull the arms out from the side, which is easier said than done. And that just keeps... I'm just going to take these off for now. Easier to get to the arms anyway. So there we go. And then I'll try to put these back on. So I see what they were going for. He's not the best. I love his head sculpt. I think the sombrero and the dizzy eyes is hilarious. But these pieces on the back really keep falling off quite a bit. And the arms aren't that great, and the legs aren't that great. But the head sculpt is definitely the best part of this guy. I just wish he held together a little better. So yeah, head sculpt's great. The rest of them, not so much. Alright, next up we have Mockolate, which is a repaint of Remorsal. You slide this up to reveal the face. Then you pull the legs out, which I have to say is a little bit easier said than done. Because they're kind of a soft plastic. You just kind of have to get a fingernail in there and just kind of pull them straight out. And then the arms come down from the sides here. Yep. I'm popping all the ball joints today. Come on, there we go. The nice thing about the ball joints is they just pop right back in. But there you go. He's a cool little dude. I like the repaint, like the color scheme for him. So there is Mockolate. He's basically got these ball joints in the hands. That's pretty much it. So we'll stand him up there. All right, next up we have a repaint of the baseball bat known as Big Bottie. You can pull this part up so it looks like a baseball cap brim, which I think is very cool. Love the expression, love the shades and the smirk. I think that's perfect. You just pull the arms out. And then you just kind of split the legs apart. So he's actually not bad. Because of the like striping on the grip of the baseball bat, it kind of gives the legs some separation. And then you can kind of move the arms a little bit. But yeah, I like the brim of the baseball cap too. I think that works perfectly. So I like him a lot. Great color scheme, fun little guy. Next up we have Bogus Pocus. As you can see, it's a spell book. It's got a wand and some sparks on the front of it. This guy's just a repaint of Professor Wellred. So this splits apart like this. You pull the feet, really the entire body, comes straight out of there. And then you just kind of angle these back. And you can kind of put these on an angle, which I like to do. I think that looks cooler. And then the arms are actually on tiny ball joints, so you can move them out. I don't know what it is about this guy. I just really like him. I think he's funny. He's got a tiny little body, but it works. And the giant head just makes me laugh too. Plus the expression's really fun. And then last up we have Bro-Tato. I have to give them props for these names that they come up with. The puns are very good. So you flip the legs around to the front. Pull the arms straight out. This piece here on the back lifts up. And then this whole piece lifts up and goes down, so it kind of looks like he has long hair. And there you go. The expression's weird. Almost kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle with the band across. But there you go. That is Bro-Tato. And then he's basically just got arm movement like that. But yeah, so that is the 8 BotBots in this pack. I have to say, probably Abominable, Soundman, Mockolate, Big Bottie, and Bogus Pocus are my favorites. Bro-Tato's not bad. These two green guys over here are really not that great. And I would say, unfortunately, this guy's probably my least favorite. Love the head sculpt, but the rest of him just really doesn't work. The legs don't even want to stay pulled out, and the arms don't move that great. So I give him props on the head sculpt, but the rest of him just, unfortunately, really doesn't work. But yeah, so that's it for this 8-pack. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. If I remember correctly, I think the 8-packs are like $15 at retail. So you're paying about $2 a BotBot, which I think is pretty fair. I think they're fun for what they are. Tiny little goofy little transformable robots that turn into everyday items. So I recommend them. Just kind of find a pack that has a bunch that you like, or take your chances with some of the blind boxes. This guy's not going to stand up. Unfortunately, I really wish that the second series had codes on the back. And maybe they do, they're just different and I haven't figured it out yet. Because I thought someone published a list of the codes, but every time I pick them up in the store, there's no numbers etched into them like on Series 1, so I don't know. In any case, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Like I said, let me know which one in the comments is your favorite. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.